Like already. So I know today is going to be a really good day. I know we already said it, and before the day gets too far gone, we have to give a real hand clap to Miss Rosa Thompson. Can y'all stand on your feet? Stand on your feet, ladies. I know she said, I'm a teacher at Hawthorne, and yes, is that, but this is a leader. This is what leadership looks like. This is what love looks like in action. And she hasn't slept for days just preparing for you and for this day. But that's just how excited we are to be with you this morning. I just have a few things I want to share with you, and then I'm going to let you get on with your day. The first thing I want you to know, and just for you to recognize, is that you are not alone. If you look around this room and you see all the many sisters and adults and aunties and teachers and people that support you, there's a whole community and village out there that's just for you. And I know sometimes it can seem like you're alone, especially sometimes in your school, but you are not alone. Just look around this room and you can see that. The second thing I want you to know is that we see you. I see you. My favorite part of my job is when I get to go in schools and when I'm in the classrooms with you every single day and we lock eyes and I'm like, hey girl, I see you. And your box braids are popping, and your lip gloss is popping, and you're debating over some text at your table. I'm like, yes, I see you, I love you, I appreciate everything that you bring to our schools, and I wouldn't change a thing about you. And the last thing is that we are rooting for you. There are so many people here today and around MMSD, around this city, that want nothing better and nothing more for than you to thrive and to reach your fullest potential. Whatever hopes and dreams you have for yourself, everyone in this room is here to make sure that you reach them. Well, all the adults, all the teachers, all the parents, all the chaperones, will you wave your hands? Look around, ladies. Look around at your support system. This is everybody who is rooting for you, everybody who's willing to step in to support and help anytime you need us. So just know you're not a village. You got a whole village surrounding you, right? Take full advantage of this day, girls. Meet some new people, make some new friends, make some memories, and enjoy this space because it's so special. Have a good day.
And empowering young girls like yourself. Dr. Jasmine Zapata holds an MD and MPH degree. Can I say it one more time? MD and MPH. So I'm going to tell you a couple things about Dr. Jasmine Zapata. She is a speaker, an author, a health empowerment champion, a physician, both locally and internationally. She is a board-certified practicing pediatrician as well as a board-certified preventive medicine public health physician. Her research and community work focuses on racial inequities and infant mortality, upstream social determinants of health, youth resilience, and innovative methods of community engagement and health promotion. She is a graduate of Marquette University, and as well as University of Wisconsin School of Medicine and Public Health. She has completed her pediatric residency, as well spend time with her family, sing, play sports, and play Monopoly. Please give a round of applause for Dr. Jasmine Zapata.
All right, how's everybody doing today? Y'all get to skip school for an entire day to come get some Black Girl Magic. How are y'all doing today? If you're doing good, everybody stand up. Everybody stand up. Let's try that one more time because there's so many kids that aren't able to make it out of the house, in the hospital, haven't even been able to make it to the next day. You guys are looking good today. You guys are breathing, you're alive, and there's all this Black Girl Magic. So one more time, how are y'all doing today? Let's cheer. And let's give a clap to yourself for being here. And I want you to look at the girl, you can sit down. Look at who's next to you and say, girl, you look good today. Girl, you look good today. Turn to the girl next to you like, girl, you look good today. Yes. You guys are just, woo. Yes. You guys look so good and you're so beautiful and we are just so happy to be here today to celebrate you. So is it okay if I talk a couple minutes and then at the end I have a special performance? I'm going to bring out my Black Girl Magic if I'm brave enough. Will you guys help me with that at the end? All right. So just briefly, I want to tell you a little bit about my story and a little bit about my journey and my Black Girl Magic, just to show you that no matter what you set your mind to, you can achieve. No matter what you're going through, you can push through by using your Black Girl Magic and all that beauty on the outside, but on the inside too. So I just want to tell you a little bit about me, and then we'll get on with our day. Is that all right? All right. So a little bit about me. I know we read the bio, but I'll describe it a little bit. I'm originally from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Hey! Milwaukee! So I grew up in Milwaukee, and when I was in middle school, when I was in elementary and middle school, I loved science classes. I went to Riverside in Milwaukee for high school. It was a college preparatory high school. So when I was in Riverside, I actually went to MATC in Milwaukee to take college classes at the same time. So it was pretty awesome. I ran track and I did a bunch of sports. And then I went to Marquette. Who's heard? Raise your hand if you heard of Marquette for college. Yes. I went to Marquette for college. And I went on a full scholarship to Marquette for college. Yes, we can clap for that. That's a Black Girl Magic. I went to Marquette and I ran track there too. Who likes to run track or run fast? Yes. I'm a race. Who was that said they're on the track team? You're not? Oh, I thought somebody said it. Okay, one day we'll race. But anyway, I went to Marquette for college and I studied biomedical sciences. And then after that, that's when I moved to Madison to do my medical training. So I'm a medical doctor. Can anybody guess what type of doctor I am? Pediatrician. And so that's the type of medical doctor that takes care of kids. So what I do is I get to work in the newborn nursery. I get to go to deliveries. Has anybody ever seen a baby be born or watched a video of that? Okay. Well, are you guys listening? That's one of the most amazing things ever. So I get to run to the deliveries when the doctor when they pull the baby out, guess who they hand it to if it has trouble? Me. They give me the baby. Usually, the babies are screaming and crying and just fine and get to go with their mom. But guess what? Sometimes the babies come out and they're not breathing. Isn't that scary? Sometimes the babies come out, they're not breathing. And so what I have to do is use my skills that I learned as being a doctor to suction them out, to give them chest compressions if they need, to help them come back to life and to be healthy and strong. And I also do a lot of other things as well. I also do research on problems that face our community, and I do a lot of other things as well. So that's a little bit about my background in addition to that. So I'm just telling you a little bit about my Black Girl Magic because I want to show you that all these things that I've done, guess who can do that and more? Y'all, say me. Talking about y'all, yes. So in addition to that, yes, I'm married and I have 3 beautiful kids. I also speak. I travel all around. I've been to other countries. I've been to other states, spreading good messages for young girls and to other people. And I write a bunch of books as well. I also do stuff. Everybody say multiple streams of income. All right, because we're talking about Black Girl Magic today. Let's say that again. I want you to snap at the same time and say multiple streams of income. Yes. So in addition to working for somebody else, guess what? I'm my own boss too. Let's clap for that. Because that's what I want for all of you guys. So I do a lot of other things, but I do real estate investing, where I own properties and then use that to build generational wealth. So those are all, so that's just a sneak peek of some of the things that I do that's shown in this picture. And guess what? With Black Girl Magic, if you keep letting your Black Girl Magic out, guess what? Y'all can do all those things and more. So clap for yourselves for all the amazing things that you all are going to do. So now, I just want to talk a little bit about my journey to get to the point that I am now. Do y'all think it was always easy? No. All that stuff sounds good now, but that my journey was not always easy. So this is a picture of myself when I was, one quick shout out. I got my mama here and my daughter. Say, hey, Mama Jules. She's back there. Wait, say, hey, Mama Jules. All the things that I am is because she poured into me and helped me. So let's just give a quick clap for Mama Jules. My mom that I love so much and helped bring the Black Girl Magic out of me. Mommy, how old was I in that picture? 5. Okay. That was 5-year-old Dr. Jazz, before I was a doctor. Ever since I was 5 years old, everybody say 5 years old. Ever since I was 5 years old, I said I wanted to be a doctor. In that picture, I don't know what was going through my head or what was I thinking, but ever since I was 5 years old, I said I wanted to be a doctor. And so I was so excited, but when I got to high school, I had some difficulties. I had a couple difficulties through my life. Our family had some financial challenges, and then also my parents got divorced during high school, so that was really hard for me. But despite all those things, I kept pushing, and I made it into college. Remember I told you I made it into Marquette, right? So is it okay if I share with you one of the hardest obstacles that I faced and how I used Black Girl Magic to make it through? Is that okay? Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to share with you one of the hardest struggles that I made. Okay. All right. Because it wasn't always easy, and it's not going to always be easy for you all. You're going to face some things, but guess what? You can make it through, right? Because we got that Black Girl Magic, right? Yes. All right. I have faced many obstacles on my journey toward becoming a physician and entrepreneur. The most notable being a life-changing event that occurred on November 17, 2007. I was a junior in college, and it was a Saturday morning. I got a call from my father saying he was unable to wake up my 16-year-old brother. I sped across town to my dad's house. When I arrived, I saw a fire truck and ambulance parked in front of my father's house, sirens blaring. I jumped out of my car and ran into the house. As I ran in, the paramedics were walking out, but without my brother. When I entered the front door, my father and mother were standing there speechless. "Where is Aaron?" I yelled. Silence pierced the room. They couldn't revive him, my mother told me with a blank, empty stare. My world was shattered. I ran past my parents and into the living room where my brother was on the floor. I collapsed onto his still warm body and wailed like never before. After all my tears were gone, after all my strength had left, I laid my head on his still chest, and time stopped. I wondered, how would I ever go on? How would my family survive? Why did God let this happen? My world changed forever. There are other memories of that day too painful to recount, but one I will never forget is shielding my mom from seeing the coroners carry out his body from the house. I'll never forget that black bag zipped up so very tightly. I wanted to scream at them to open it back up because he couldn't breathe with the bag around him, but then I remembered. He was dead. Two men carried the bag with his body in it outside to a van and drove away. Just like that, my world, my life, my heart was gone. I felt so empty after that van left, so lost, confused, scared, and broken. I never got to say goodbye. This could not be it. It was so unreal. I felt like I was dreaming. After they left, I looked down and saw blood on my hands. It was his blood. I went through the entire day without washing my hands because it was the only thing I had left of him. Later that night before bed, I knew I had to let go. I kissed my hands, then cried as I washed the blood away. It was the final goodbye. Over the course of the next few weeks and months, I had a hard time. My mother and father were divorced, and my mom was living alone with my younger brother while I was in college. But now that my brother was gone, she couldn't live alone in the house that they once shared and moved in with my husband and I in our small one-bedroom campus, on college campus. There were times when we both struggled with answering the question, is life still worth living, in the months that followed? Passive suicidal thoughts would come and go, but we kept fighting each day. We could not give up. This isn't what he would want us to do. In the months that followed, I faced bigger questions. Should I finish college? How would I finish college? Would I ever make it into medical school? How would I ever reach my dream of becoming a doctor? I was a few short months from taking the medical college admissions test, and I was a mess. I had two decisions at that time. I could either give up or keep pushing. Everybody say, I could either give up or keep pushing. I made a decision to keep pushing, and I trusted that God would hold me up along the way. I had no clue what the future would hold, but decided to take the leap and continue with my education in the pursuit of becoming a doctor. Over the next few months, I was blessed to have a solid support system via my husband, parents, grandparents, school advisors, church family. Without their support, I would not be where I am today. With the help of my support system and God, I was able to do well on my medical college admission test, graduate summa cum laude, top of my class, and get accepted into medical school. I even got accepted into Harvard University, one of the top medical schools in the nation, given my strong community involvement and perseverance. But in the end, I decided to stay close to my family and attended the University of Wisconsin School of Medicine Public Health, where I received a full scholarship. I made it. So that's just a little bit of my story. And I'm sorry if that was a little bit sad or a little bit down, but the reason that I'm telling you that is because the black girl magic that I had inside of me helped me to make it. And so now, despite all that, that little girl up there that's sitting here just like you was able to do this. Let me show you what it represents. I'm going to take off this coat and I'm going to show you what I was able to do with Black Girl Magic, okay? And put on this coat. And so that just represents a little bit of my journey. So what I want to close with is reminding you of who remembers last year we did the Beyond Beautiful poem? Raise your hand if you heard that, okay? So one of the biggest things, one of my biggest secrets, if anybody asks, Dr. Jazz, how did you do all that? How did you make it? I had to speak life over myself. Raise your hand if you've ever been the victim of bullying or somebody speaking negatively about you. And everybody in here can relate. Who has the power to speak life over you? If no matter what anybody else says, who has the power to speak life over you? You, yourself. So the times that I felt discouraged, the times like I felt like giving up, I had to speak life over myself. So I wrote this poem called Beyond Beautiful. Everybody say Beyond Beautiful. Beyond Beautiful. And basically, this is just a version of Black Girl Magic. It basically means you got Black Girl Magic. What Beyond Beautiful means is that your beauty is not on the outside. Touch your outside. Touch your skin, your face. Your true beauty is not on the outside. Where is it? On the inside. So let's say this all together, okay? And then at the end, I'm gonna show you other ways that I like to express this. All right, let's say it all together. Today will be a great day. You want to read it all together? Okay, let's do that. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Today you to say this part like you mean it with some black girl magic, okay? I'm courageous, I'm resilient, I'm confident, I'm creative, I am talented, intelligent, unique, and innovative. I'm worth it, I deserve it, I am treasured, I am loved, and I deserve every blessing that is coming from above. Clap your hands if you believe that. All right. So I'm able to travel around spreading this message. This was an event we had last year, and I'm hoping that we can do it even more. And this is a special picture because in addition to the Beyond Beautiful book, there's a book that my mom wrote, a fairy tale, called Protecting Your Inner Treasures, the Beyond Beautiful treasure box. And we work as a family to do those things. And the special surprise that we have for you all today, we want to thank the Department of Public Instruction because guess what? They sponsored it so that all of you guys in the room can get a free Beyond Beautiful book today. So when you go to your breakout session, every single one of you will be able to get one of the Beyond Beautiful books, okay? So now, what we're going to do, I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm going to be brave. Is it okay? Will you guys support me? Yeah. Okay. So, I wrote, the Beyond Beautiful is a poem, but guess what? It's also a song, too. So, if you guys clap for me and support me, don't make me feel like Beyonce. I'll sing it today. You want me to do that? All right. But I can't do it alone. I need some helpers. All right. So, I have some special helpers in this front row. I need the girls from Olsen, and then the girls, what was that? And from Hawthorne to come up here. I also need some adult leaders to come up here too. Who should we call out to come up here too? Okay, call out your teachers. I think we need this one. She got called. Miss Nancy got called. We need Miss Delia. Do y'all want to see my mama? My mama did. Fanique Hill? Fanique got called up here. All right. And I'm going to call my mama and my daughter. Let's clap for my daughter, Amira. Her black girl magic. And I have my daughter, Lily. All right. You guys kind of spread out a little bit. And a couple of you take these signs here that we have. So can you help me pass these out? And not everybody gets one, just some. These signs remind you of how beautiful you are and all the different pieces of black girl magic that you have. You're intelligent. You're innovative. You're worth it, creative. Okay, hand these out. This is Lily. Everybody say hi, Lily. Hi, Lily. And this is Amira here. All right. So they're going to help us too. And where's my mama? You do love me. All right. And so we got to pretend like we're at a concert. So everybody stand up. Everybody stand up. This is going to be our Black Girl Magic song for today. All right. So you all got to help me dance and stuff. And if you're up here, who's nervous or shy? If you're shy, you might have to not sit. You guys don't be shy, okay? I need you to help me dance and help me move and stuff like that, all right? Okay, here we go.
Oh my God. What? Where are you?
All right, we gotta rock like this. Okay, here we go. Today will be a great day. I'll achieve all I set my mind to. I cannot be stopped, no. I can do anything I want to. Today will be a great day. I'll achieve all I set my mind Confident, I'm creative, I'm talented, intelligent, unique, and innovative. Worth it, I deserve it, I'm treasured, I'm loved. I deserve every blessing that is coming from above. Today will be a great day. I achieve all I set my mind to. All I set my mind to. I can have a style, no. I can do anything I want to. Cause I'm beyond beautiful. I'm beyond beautiful. I'm beyond beautiful. I'm beyond beautiful. What's your name? Tell me what makes you beyond beautiful. Everything. She said everything makes her beyond beautiful. All right, what's your name? Natalia. Natalia, what makes you beyond beautiful?
Her confidence.
Her confidence. Let's clap for her. And we have Mama Jewel. What makes you beyond beautiful?
My resilience, I bounce back from all my problems.
All right. What makes you beyond?
I'm talented, intelligent, unique, and innovative.
Do the walk while we sing. Beyond beautiful. I'm beyond beautiful. I'm beyond beautiful. I'm beyond beautiful. Hey, I'm courageous, I'm resilient, I'm confident, I'm creative, I'm talented, intelligent, unique, and innovative. I'm worth it, I deserve it, I'm treasured, I'm loved. I deserve every blessing that is coming from above. Should we do the remix? I like that rap you were doing. All right. You think we should do it? All right. Today will be a great day. I'll achieve all I set my mind to. I cannot be stopped. I can do anything I want to. Why? Because I'm beyond beautiful.
escort will be waiting for you on this side, so to my right, your left. An escort will be waiting for you on this side to take you to your room. If I do not call your team, that means you're heading to lunch first. Now, when I tell you about lunch, there'll be people there to serve you. There will also be a photo booth and a selfie station. So make sure you get your pictures taken, okay? All right. So let's get moving. All right, our first group, who's heading out to the right, is Team Gabby Douglas. So Team